Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm on the boosted board Stealth. That's right. I'm on an electric skateboard today. Shout out Mr. eBoarder. Mr. eBoarder is a guy in the comments. Thank you, Mr. eBoarder, for all the great advice you've been giving me throughout these videos and the great, thoughtful, insightful comments you're always posting on the subject matters. Thank you very much. And thank you to all the kind folks out there who've also been liking, who have subscribed, who watch the videos when they drop, and who even drop comments here and there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Every comment is like a tiny little present. I love reading them and replying to them. I appreciate you tuning in. And today I'm changing pace a little bit from my usual Veteran Sherman videos where I'm riding my electric unicycle. I am riding my electric skateboard. I had to dust this bad boy off today and take it for a spin instead of my usual electric unicycle, my Veteran Sherman or my 18XL or any of my other wheels. I'm not gonna lie, it took some effort to regain my balance and control to get the board over to this park, to Central Park, so I can do a full lap on my board at full speed. Usually the range on this boosted board is exactly enough to get one full lap completed. Also, I'm nowhere near as nimble and maneuverable on this board as I am on the Veteran Sherman, as you can probably tell from my shaky looking balance and my tense posture. There was a time where I could do this more effortlessly, but never a time where I would consider myself an elite level electric skateboarder. I don't think I ever hit that milestone. I think my total mileage on the electric skateboards that I've owned have been somewhere in the range of, I want to say 300 to 500 miles. So not a whole lot. I never used it as a commuter. I don't think I've ever ridden it in the bike lane or in the streets more than a few blocks. Maybe a little more than a few blocks. About 6 months ago, I took it about 10, 20 blocks north. But it was not an easy ride. I was very skittish. But when I was riding it regularly, I could probably commute with it. I just preferred not to because the small wheels and the tense ride on the skateboard always made me feel a little bit nervous, a little apprehensive to be out with traffic, to be out maneuvering. So I've always chosen the high road. Whoa. I've always chosen the high road when it came to being on an electric vehicle, and chosen my electric unicycles. Just to compare my 500 or so, I think I'm being generous by saying 500 miles. But I did ride a skateboard a lot growing up when I was in high school, a regular skateboard. So that's why I had some miles already and an ability to pick up the skateboard a little bit quicker. But let's just say my 500 miles on an electric skateboard are in contrast to my 5,000 miles. Oh, what am I saying 5,000? At least 7 or 8, no, at least 8. I want to say 8 to 10,000 miles on the electric unicycle. 5,000 probably on the Sherman, and about 2,000 on the 16S, about 1,000 on the S2, and about 2,000 on the S18, and then maybe a few hundred miles here and there on different wheels. Maybe a few hundred miles on the 18XL, and more that I can't really name. So I want to say about 10,000 miles on the electric unicycle. I want to say that's probably more than I've driven my cars. I think each car I've gotten, I've probably put 5 to 10,000 miles on. Yeah, maybe 5 to 10. Yeah, so maybe not as much as I've driven, but electric skateboards to me are the most difficult, the most hazardous, I feel, because of the small wheels They're really subject to getting caught in cracks and imperfections on the road. And the stance, the position that you stand in on an electric skateboard, to me, is the most challenging. It challenges my feet muscles, my hip muscles, my leg muscles. It challenges my whole body really the most. Now, of course, with more miles comes more stability and more easy riding. I'm running out of breath here. I'm actually getting the workout right now. My feet and my calves, my back. It's been a while since I've ridden my board. Shout out to anyone else out there who's been wanting to see me ride something else besides the electric unicycle. I also have a few other things in store, some surprises that I'll be doing some laps in besides the electric skateboard. So in addition to the electric skateboard and the electric unicycles, I have I'll save them as a surprise. I won't list them all now, but there's definitely a few more things that I can do some laps in Central Park on. Now when I ride other PEVs, I prefer to do it in Central Park because of the road smoothness, and I feel like here is the least likely place that I might run into trouble, provided I have the range. I really don't want to walk and carry this thing. If I have to do that today, I'm going to be a little bit downtrodden. I really hope that I can do my business and go home safely with enough battery, and then I'll just put it on the charger again. I do not want to come up short. I don't think I would come up short unless for some reason the battery life has deteriorated or degraded over the period I've left it fully charged and hanging on the wall for so long. I want to say probably at least a few months since the last time I took it out, and a few months before that. So I don't ride it often enough anymore. I would like to though. I would like to get better at it. I know some people who ride their skateboard everywhere. So I just kind of feel like I'd love to, you know, get my skating balance a little better again. Oh, steep hill here. I'm a little worried right now. I'm finding that I'm a little worried of people jumping out in front of me suddenly. Thank you. I feel like stopping suddenly on this will be my greatest potential threat of injury. So when I see kids, they make me the most nervous, because kids are the ones who I've noticed to be unpredictable, who tend to just make unexplained sudden shifts in direction. So I don't know if they're trying to gain their balance, or they're just not focused, or they get scared when they hear the noise behind them. I mean, it's all understandable, but for me personally, I'm just going to try to avoid, you know, trying to zip past any child, because I feel like I don't know if they're going to jump in my direction out of nowhere and send me flying on the floor, hitting the curb. I'm sure people see me riding and they're like, look at this guy doing 25 miles an hour on a skateboard, and it looks crazy. But to me, I feel like I'm going really slow because I'm used to the speed of the Sherman, which is the max for is 45. But as you guys know, looking at my speedometer and my videos, I'm really accustomed to going somewhere around 30 when I'm going fast, 30, 35. Not really usually any more than that, but still, it's an effortless 30, 35, whereas this, I'm putting in a lot of effort to maintain probably 15. I'm guessing 10, 15, and the occasional boost, the occasional max speed stretch at maybe, I guess, 25. If I put my bigger wheels on this board, which I have at home, the cloud wheels, the boosted, okay, let's see if I can make this turn without getting off the board. Hey, fellow rider. Look at this guy. He's geared up. This guy gears. Yeah, so I got my new armor jacket on. You might have seen it already in another couple of EUC videos if I posted them yet for this jacket. Maybe not, I don't know. I might get excited and post this video right away first because it's something different. But I have a lot of great content coming up, guys. I got a lot of great subjects and topics and a lot of good riding. I'm picking up the pace again on the riding. So you'll notice that as I ride the Sherman, I'm starting to get a little better at focusing while talking again, because I find that I either ride slow and aimless while talking too much. Hey! See, it's like stopping suddenly for me is, it's not even that I want to be a jerk to him, it's just, I literally can't really stop suddenly. And plus, he sees me coming, he's jumping out for a U-turn, no consideration, no respect. So that's kind of odd too. I mean, he gave me a dirty look for saying, hey, but like, bro, come on. Like, show some, like, awareness of what's going on around you, you know? I know nobody's going that fast. I wasn't going too fast. Neither is anyone else jogging or anything. But still, I would have crashed. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can't stop that suddenly on this thing without potentially falling over. So I want to maintain a nice steady pace and not have to worry too much about people obstructing my path and sending me over the edge here. See, like right now, this bicyclist, even though he's not going faster than my top speed of my board, I wouldn't be able to just catch up to him and rip past him on this board. But on the Sherman, it would be like I could just like probably do a circle around him or something, or do something ridiculous to really show my, you know, my prowess, how well I can maintain my speed and control. So, but anyway, as I'm riding right now, I notice myself getting a little better again, regaining that muscle memory, that lost balance and focus. I'm already almost done with the lap. It looks like so far I have half the battery life left on this thing, which to me that seems sufficient. I don't expect that I'll be running out of juice before I reach my destination again. So with that, I am satisfied. This is like the area right here where I would be kind of troubled to know that I have to walk the rest of the way, because it's like a mile, 2 miles from here. So to know that I'm in the clear from these mile or 2 miles for sure is pretty awesome. It's nice to know also that the board's battery is still good. These things have a tendency to go bad when you don't ride them. So now all I have to do is maintain it and just keep riding it and recharging it. I'd say to keep it healthy, you probably want to ride it once or twice a week and just keep it juiced up, and always take it out at least twice a week to get it going. The imperfections on the road right now are like super detrimental to me. The ones that I would normally gloss right over on the Sherman are super detrimental, meaning if I was going full speed and I hit one of these cracks or little molehills, these little mountains like that one right there, I feel like I would be at high risk of potentially getting hurt. So I don't want. Oh, we got a cool new Segway scooter guy right here, another fast bicyclist. Yeah, so people are probably looking at me like, ha, loser, slow man. But in reality, I'm just like, I'm trying something that I don't try often here, which is why it's so difficult for me. But wait till I get back on my Sherman. You'll see. You'll all see. That's me crying and telling them that my other means of transportation is much faster. But yeah, like and share, subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. If you enjoyed this, we are just about at the end point, our destination. I hope you liked this, me changing it up a little bit. If you're wondering what I'm holding in my hand, it's the other glove. I can't really hold the glove while controlling the remote for the skate. That's the other thing about the skateboard. You need to use this remote. And on the Sherman, you don't really need a remote. So I like having my hands free so I can put on both gloves or whatever. And wow, a lot of people. A lot of people. Alright folks, this has been the Boosted Board Stealth. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Leave a comment below. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Goodbye. Click on my helmet to subscribe. Click on a rectangle to watch another video.